Well, it's 8:15 Filipino time, and I've had my coffee. Got a little bit more left here. Let's see. Good old instant Folgers for me. Pretty good. But you can hear the washing machine in the background going. We're doing washing some bed sheets this morning. And nice, bright, sunny day. You can hear the tricycles going by, and sometimes the doggy's barking and the rooster's crowing. But it's nice and cool this morning, so that's good. From what I hear with the Filipino neighbors, this is a kind of a hot November, December, and expected to be the same in January, but it's usually cooler in December here in the Philippines. But this year it's been almost every day 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, so quite a bit warmer than usual, but I just keep sweating. It's kind of funny. Someone should do a doctoral thesis on the sociological study of Filipino neighborhood dogs because it would be interesting. The little dog across the street is basically kind of a watchdog, and then on the side of us, there's I think 3 dogs, sort of watchdogs, and then there are just stray dogs that go up and down the street. One is been here a long time, everybody knows them. A couple others hang out on different parts of the street, and they'll walk back down this end. But it's an interesting doggy structure here in the neighborhood. But it works. Most of them are friendly dogs. I don't think we've never run across a really mean dog. So they just bark sometimes. Me and Rosalina went to the palenque, the I guess you call it the wet market, yesterday morning, and I went to McDonald's to eat breakfast and crossing the busy streets and such, and it became even more obvious that she won't be able to readapt to the Filipino walking culture amongst the traffic. I swear, I had to actually step in front of a tricycle and the jeepney to put up my hands like a road guard and make sure they didn't run over. But she doesn't have her timing down. She doesn't understand that you can't just jump in front of a vehicle to cross the busy street. By the way, just to remind you, there's one of my buddy dogs barking. Let's talk about cell phones here in the Philippines. My wife, of course, uses a Philippine SIM card on her cell phone because it makes it easier to call relatives in the Philippines. I keep my United States cell phone and SIM card with an AT&T plan that's fairly inexpensive because I need it for doing transactions and getting alerts and security cameras, all kinds of stuff like that. Works great. You would think, with all the experience we have using cell phones in the States, it'd be very simple to figure it out here, but that's not so. It becomes much more complicated just because of the way the systems work and the procedures you have to go through. So, for example, my wife wants to pay ahead on her cell phone plan here in the Philippines. She gave him an amount of money in the beginning, but now it's a month later, so we're trying to figure out, okay, do we owe anything? Well, from their app, from their website, you can't really see. It just says, well, you're paid, but you can pay an extra 100 pesos, which is basically not much at all. So I guess she's paid ahead, but it really doesn't tell you explicitly, so we're going to have to go check at their office. Now, Filipinos use cell phones all the time. They can make the phone sing and dance. They know exactly how to do the processes, and a lot of them use loads where they load an additional amount for text or internet search or whatever, data, whatever, voice, but they don't. Okay, I got Rosalina on mic now. So, what time did you wake up this morning?
3 o'clock.
How come? Did you hear the rooster or something, or just woke up?
Sometimes not the rooster, the dog.
She doesn't want me to show her picture on video because she's not formally dressed this morning. She's, you know what I mean. Yeah.
The jeepney is 18 pesos, 5 pesos. The miles how far you go.
She's talking about when you get a ride on a tricycle or jeepney. Usually from here to Clark, it's not that far, but it's about a 30-minute jeepney ride. They usually only charge you about 30 or 40 pesos, which is less than $1 per person. So
No.
it's not bad at all.
18 pesos.
As long as you don't mind getting in the jeepney with we're sitting out on the porch, you know, just a little bit of a breeze this morning. Nice cooler weather.
There you go, somebody selling stuff again.
Oh yeah, when you hear the little beep, 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 it's either a vendor selling something or collecting something like recycling plastic or picking up cardboard or something. So we'll have to see what that is. Not sure.
There you go.
Ah,
A
they're
bed.
selling custom-made furniture, like they're like a bed or like a lay-down thing, whatever you call it. I had a video yesterday when there's a traveling, in the old days in the States, a traveling salesperson. In the old days in the States, they used to come by in a donkey and a cart, and they sold everything, you know, household items, pans, utensils, all kinds of stuff. So here in the Philippines, they have like that, but he comes around on a tricycle, but his tricycle is covered in everything from pots and pans to brooms to detergent to tables, chairs. So it's really interesting, and he actually seems to do pretty well at it. He you know, he comes through once a week or so, and people buy stuff for him that they, you know, don't have to go to the store to get. I'm sure he makes a little money off of it, so it's a pretty good deal.